Well, this is the thing. For all of it, remember how the world was going to end because of World War III that Trump would start? Instead, of course, he's pulled back from it all. Yet the people who did go off and start the wars, they're the ones trying to say back in Biden. Okay, wonder if there might be a little crossover there. By the way, can I show a ridiculous exchange? Now the press briefings. Now, okay, if you hate the Trump administration and his press secretary, you think they're already some sort of, weird kabuki theatre. But what about this? This is a journalist asking a question from the New Yorker. What possible answer did he think he was going to get to this crap?
I think a lot of people are trying to understand what his view of memorializing the Confederacy is and the proper place of the Confederate flag. So a couple questions. One, does President Trump believe that it was a good thing that the South lost the Civil War? And then two, is he interested in following NASCAR's example and banning the Confederate flag at his own events?
Well, your first question is absolutely absurd. He's proud of the United States of America.
I love that, Sheila. She's the bomb and she takes them on. Matt, again, Joe Biden had a press conference where basically it was cuddles, because they've got to try and desperately get Uncle Joe over the line in November. But honestly, we've jumped the shark when that sort of garbage is being served up.
Well, people do seem to be quite ignorant of history, don't they? It was the Democrats that were on the side of the South in the Civil War. The Republican Party wanted to save the Union.
Yeah, correct.
There's a Republican president there. All of these statues that have been pulled down, and we're saying, institutions can no longer exist if they had any sort of connection with slavery. Well, why is the US Democratic Party getting out of this scot-free? I mean, they had huge connections to the whole issue. We saw this week Mercedes trying to rebadge their cars to support Black Lives Matter. Well, Mercedes was propped up by Nazi Germany.
Yeah, I said this. In the Grand Prix this weekend, they're going to go the all-black car and BLM and all. But again, so if you wrote the wrong thing on Twitter 5 years ago, life. If you profited from the wrong thing 10 years ago, life. If you profited off that time in history, you get to lecture when you spend $250 million on motorsport every year. Seriously.
The world's gone mad, Paul. The world has gone mad. But look, I think the US election and what you've said will come back to who can convince, as you say, the quiet Americans, but workers, about their future. And Trump doesn't need the elite of the Republican establishment. That's not his constituency. He helped redraw the map last time by winning states like Michigan, and that's what he needs to concentrate on again. But I think the actual issues that Trump has championed, things like the nationalism, border control, economic strength and prosperity, they are coming back in vogue in a big way. So regardless of the election results, those things are here to stay.
Well, what's going to be interesting is in the next hour in the show, also too, the political fortunes of Trump are going to be about the V-shaped recovery versus the drunk L. Now, remember, last month, the experts said an extra 13 million jobs would be lost. Instead, 2.5 million jobs were created. In the next hour, we get the data from what happened in June about whether jobs were created or jobs were lost. If they are created, then clearly, obviously, we know what's happening in the States right now when it comes to the end of June and the start of July, but still, if the story of the president can be, I'm the one who got the jobs back, then he is in a better political position no matter what the media will try to throw. But if the number is down by 7, then of course it wipes out what had happened last month.